this is a little tutorial video on how to sign up for Union County Fair. We're just going to focus on open class. I will post a link to this, but if you don't have the link, it's just union.fairwire.com. And it will take you to the Union County Fair Extension Service, and it is run by ShowWorks. So I was just a little bit confused, so I felt like making a video makes it super simple. So when you get to this page up here, you just click on the number 1 and you register. So you type in your first name or your student's first name or whoever is going to be exhibiting. If you already have a ShowWorks sign in, you can just sign in there. I'm just going to say that I'm a new exhibitor and have yet to register this year. I create a password, so you can create any password you want. They're going to make sure that your passwords match. An address. I'm just going to use the school's address because that's easy. And then email address. You don't have to fill out grade, age, date of birth, or the level that you're in. If you want to, for younger students, they can put them in appropriate classes, but you don't have to do that. So then it's going to confirm, it's going to say this is all of your information. Is this all correct? That is not correct. So I'm going to go back and edit that. Just kidding. Oh, it's going to ask me to redo my password here. Okay, so again, it's going to ask you to go through it, confirm it. And then this is where things get super crazy and fun. So you're going to go down to open class. If you're doing 4-H or FFA, you can do that as well, but we are just focusing, like I said, on open class. And then division. So there's all these things that you can enter, right? So I'll just say that I want to do flowers, because that, obviously, if you know me, that's my go-to. So these are all of the things that you can go into, right? So cut flowers 1, 3, or 5 stems for youth 5 years old and under. So I guess you can be, yes, I guess you can be less than 5 years old. Look at that. Arrangement for holidays, youth 5 years old and under. Like I said, all of these things. And if you need information about these, I will also put a link to the premium book explaining what all of these are, or what the judging criteria are going to be. Or you can also just call the Union County Extension Service. Honor Bowen is a really great resource for that. So like I said, you can go through all of these things. You can see there's a ton. There's a ton. So feel free to peruse. Home and craft. So there you have things like homemade beverages, dried vegetables, dried fruits, granola, jerky. I mean, just literally so many things. And then poetry, photography, peewee showmanship. So if you have a kid who wants to maybe test out stuff for 4-H, we have a ton of students who would be more than happy to share their projects. If your kid wants to show something, we have horses. There's a million things. Let's see what else. All of the, like I said, all of the animal stuff, that's easy. We can work through canning and preserving. They have cooking classes. They have cake decorating. They have leather working. Literally, if you can think it, they probably have it in open class. So go through there, take a look, open those up, look at the descriptions of all of them. You can see, like I said, there's just so many things to do. So you can select as many as you want, and if you have a club, then fantastic. If you don't have a club, then don't worry about putting it in there. And then add entry to cart. So I'll just say we're going to do, let's say, photography, and I am going to be down here because I'm in the older category. So if you're a professional, you can select professional. If you're not, right, then this is 18 years and over. So I'll just say we'll do black and white, still life. How about that? And then we'll do color portrait and maybe, oh, black and white scenery, maybe. Sounds great. So select as many as you want, add entry to cart. And you can continue, like I said, going through and adding, let's do something with flowers. And we'll say, well, like I said, down here, patio container is what I would like to do, add entry to cart, so on and so forth, right? So let's say, okay, we're going to go through and I've added, you know, right here it says 4 items, but if it were me, I'd be adding 72 items, right? And then it's going to say, here's all the stuff, balance due, okay, awesome, and then go to checkout. Right? And then you're going to agree to the statement above, which means you're going to follow the rules. And then here is the Union County Extension Office phone number, right? 541-963-1010. Or you can download, like I said, there you go, right there. As the link, even on the website. So you can go to that, and then you would hit, you would type your little yes, and then you would hit submit. And if you wanted to go back and edit, you can do that as well. You would just log back into your account, write down your username and password, log back into your account and add things. It's open until, I believe, July 30th. Don't 100% quote me. I won't bet my child's life on it, but I believe it's July 30th that we have until registration closes. So if you want to come and hang out and do some leather work and submit your leather work, and you decide July 29th that this is the coolest belt you've ever made and you want to submit it to the fair, you can totally do that, and we can just log you on and do it. If you want to do it at home, there it is. Hopefully this is helpful, and we hope to see you guys at fair.